get ready because I'm about to show you a groundbreaking AI tool that nobody is talking about, and it has the potential to make you a millionaire. And the best part is that it is completely free, so I have nothing to say to you in this video. This tool is an absolute game changer for making money online, and if you already have a Gmail account, you are halfway there. But if you don't worry, you can create one in just a few minutes. Stick around because I'll be showing you just how a few clicks can turn into thousands of dollars. This tool is called Notebook LM and it is owned by Google. You can access this tool for free with a link down in the description. This is where the magic happens. Notebook LM ethically lets you use existing content like blog articles, YouTube video, or notes to create a podcast that sounds like two people actually speaking. In this video, I'll be walking you through step by step on how to use it, how to get your podcast created, and how to distribute it. And most importantly, how to monetize it to make serious money. So let's dive in. First, head over to Notebook LM website and click on Try Notebook LM. Once it's open, you're going to land on a page that looks just like this. And as you can see, I've been playing with this, trying different things to see how it works. And I can tell you for a fact, this is something that I have never seen before. In your case, you're not going to have all of this project. So you want to start by clicking on Create New. Once you click that, it's going to open a page that looks just like this. And here's the best part, it is super easy to use and you can upload almost anything. You can upload a document, an article, a YouTube video, your own notes, or even a prompt describing exactly the topic you want the AI to talk about. Notebook LM take that information, analyze it, organize it, and create a podcast that sounds like two real people having a natural conversation about the topic you provided. To get started, just feed Notebook LM a source. It could be a link to a website, a YouTube video, or a full script. You can put in anything because this is completely flexible. Now, while Notebook LM can do a lot more than just podcasts, but today we'll be focusing on the podcast method because I found out that this is the easiest way to make money using this tool. So I'm going to start with the website option. I'm going to click on website. I'm just going to go across the internet and look for a particular topic so I can turn that into my own podcast. You can just search on whatever topic or niche you want to talk about on Google, and it's going to show you different articles that you can choose from. In my case, I just opened this blog post that talk about parenting for young teenagers. So what you want to do is at the top right here, you want to copy the URL of that article and head back to Notebook LM. And you can simply paste it here, then come down to this button where it says Insert, and you want to click on that. So now what we have here is a pop-up by Notebook, and we could simply come over here and click on Generate. But we are not going to do that because I've actually created a prompt that we're going to feed to Notebook LM to make it give us a better personalized podcast. And by the end of this video, I'm going to give out this prompt so you can be able to copy and paste it and get a better result yourself. All you have to do is to replace the bracket section with your own name and a call to action. In my case, it is monetized with Diana.com, though this is just for example purposes, okay? And then click here where it says generate. Click generate, and now what it's doing right here is generating the podcast for us. Now it's going to take few minutes for it to generate, but once it's done, this is what it sounds like.
Welcome to Real Parents Real Talk, where we navigate the beautiful chaos of parenthood together. Today we're tackling a topic that I know many of you are grappling with. Gentle parenting, but specifically for teenagers.
Because let's be honest, the teenage years, those can be like navigating a minefield.
Oh, tell me about it. 1 minute there are sweet, little kids, and the next, bam, they're slamming doors and declaring their undying hatred for, well, everything.
Everything and everyone.
Yeah. We're diving into a blog post today by Diana.
That is absolutely crazy to me. These have never been seen before in the internet space. I mean, kudos to Google. You guys did this one. Okay, now that we have our podcast ready, it is time to download this to our computer. So what you want to do is come here and click on those three dots and then click on download. Now that it is downloaded to your computer, you now have the audio of your podcast. The next important step is to figure out how to host your podcast. But before I show you where to host your podcast and make a ton of money, I first of all want to show you other methods that you can use to generate more podcasts. If you come back to this page and click on YouTube, you'll be given the same box where you can paste a YouTube link. If you already have a YouTube channel, that is great. But if you don't, you can copy any URL of any video in your niche and paste that link here and click on Insert and generate the podcast. The reason why I love this YouTube option is that you can easily find a YouTube video that has already gone viral and you can create a podcast out of it. This gives you more leverage to talk about a topic that people are already interested in. You can also copy the transcript of any YouTube video. Just click on more, then scroll down and click on get transcript. And YouTube is going to show you the whole transcript of that video. So you can just copy it and head back to Notebook LM. Click on this paste test right here, and you can paste the test right in that box. Click on insert and generate. So now I just showed you how to generate podcasts using different methods. So the next step now is to figure out where to host our podcast so we can be able to monetize it. Because I mean, that is the reason why we are all here, right? There are a lot of different ways you can host your podcast, but I want to show you different options and the best way that you can start making money from your podcast. Let me first introduce you to YouTube Podcast. Yes, YouTube recently added a new feature that now lets you host podcasts in their platform. And one thing that I know for sure is that whenever this platform introduces a new feature, they tend to push it out a lot. So you should take advantage of this right now. Okay, so on your YouTube account, you want to come here and click on your profile picture, and then you want to click on YouTube Studio. So once that page is open, you want to click on this plus button down here, and you're going to see the podcast option. Select that, and now you have this page where you can add your title, your description, your thumbnail, which is the picture people are actually going to see when they're scrolling on YouTube. So you want to make sure this is set on public, and lastly, it's time to add your video. To create this video for your podcast, you want to use Canva. I'm going to leave the link to Canva down in the description, okay? So now once you're on Canva, you want to search for podcast, and it's going to show you all of this podcast templates that you can customize easily. You can delete anything you don't like, and you can change the fonts, the colors, whatever it is. Next, you want to add your audio from your computer. And once that is done, you want to click on share and then download. And by default, it will select MP4 for the download. Okay, so just leave it as it is. Then come back on YouTube and upload that video. Okay, so that is for YouTube. The second way to publish that same audio is by using one of the best platforms where people search for audio to listen to every single day, which is Spotify.com. Publishing the same audio on YouTube and then Spotify is going to maximize your reach and of course make you more money. And we'll be getting to monetization part in a few minutes. Now, to upload your AI generated podcast on Spotify, you want to come here and type in Spotify for podcasters on Google, and you should click on the first link and it's going to bring you here. Create an account, and then over here under settings, this is where you can come to initially set up your podcast. So in the settings, you're just going to put in your podcast name, and here you can put in the description for your podcast, and here your podcast picture, which should look just like this. These can be created on Canva. So if you scroll all the way down here, this is where you are going to put in your website, which is one of the ways you are going to monetize your podcast. So we'll talk about that shortly. Now, what you can do is click on let's do this to add your first episode, right? Which is what we created from Notebook LM. And you can come here at the top left and click on new episode. I will just click right here. And now this is where you can select the file which you created from Notebook LM. Okay, so now let us talk about monetization. So how do you monetize your podcast? The first way is by selling to your audience. To do this effectively, you need a website. A website allows you to link listeners from your episode directly to your product to make them buy easily. You can sell anything including ebooks, templates, membership, mentorship programs, courses, and a lot more. For example, if your podcast is about parenting for young teenagers, you could sell a parenting guide for that particular audience. The platform I recommend for building your website is Hostinger. It is a low cost but yet high quality platform to host your site, and I personally believe is one of the best in the internet. Here's why. It has affordable pricing. Starting as low as $2.99 a month, you can get a custom website. You don't need any coding skills. Hostinger offers an AI-powered website generator that builds your entire website based on a simple description you provided. And you also get a free domain. Normally, a domain could cost anywhere from $9 to $15 a year, but with Hostinger, you get it for free. You could even go ahead and create a blog using their AI writer and AI blog generator. Right now, Hostinger is offering a huge discount, and if you use code Diana10 off, you will get even more bigger discount. Use the link down in the description to sign up. Selling your own digital product right away from your own website is the fastest and easiest way to start making money with your podcast. Another way to monetize your podcast is through affiliate marketing. This is when you promote other people's product and earn a commission from each sale that you make. To get started, sign up to affiliate programs like Impact.com, find a product that matches your podcast niche, and add your affiliate link to your podcast description or website. It's a simple and low-cost way to start making money right away. You can also make money through ads. For YouTube Partner Program, all you need is 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. While on Spotify, you earn through ads that are run in your podcast. For sponsorships, you can collaborate with brands by promoting their product in your episodes. Another way to monetize is by offering premium episodes to paying subscribers, and you can use platforms like Patreon. Patreon allows you to offer premium episodes and create a recurring income stream while strengthening the relationship with your audience. And of course, this simple strategy gives you even more money-making opportunities. So there you have it, 5 ways to monetize your podcast. Selling digital product through a website, affiliate marketing, ads and sponsorships, offering exclusive content with Patreon. Now is the time to take action. Don't wait. Start your podcasting today and take full advantage of this monetization strategy. Thank you very much for watching. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates. Until next time, stay creative and keep making that money.